Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Margie, Connie, Beth, so glad to see you here. I finally started working on Miss Havisham. I started it this morning. Couldn't sleep, so I got up and finished one square on it. I'm going to show you this. Hopefully, I was having some issues with my camera this morning, so hopefully it's going to work. Because nothing was wanting to come in focus this morning, so if my everything gets blurry, I'm sorry. Trying to get everything to work out the way it's supposed to. This is Miss Havisham. From what I'm told, it's supposed to be a scene from Great Expectations, which I'm going to start reading today. Hi, Autumn. How are you? So glad to see you here. But yes, I'm working on this. I've gotten one square done. I'm going to try to zoom it in a little bit because I'm working right in this area right now. Oops, wrong side. I've got my screen split in half so that I can do this. Good, it stayed pretty much focused. That's okay, as long as you're comfortable. Autumn. Hi, Pauline. How are you? So glad to see you. But yeah, I'm working on this. I'm using my Forever Young trays for the most part. I do have my bricks and 3 of my butterfly trays because I didn't have enough of these trays yet. Morning, Granny. How are you? So I'm actually really liking the Forever Young trays. One thing with them, whenever I shake it, I can shake it and then tilt it back like I normally do or to the side. And that way, since I have the lid closed, it's not going to spill those drills out that are piled up here. So I am absolutely loving these. Cannot wait to get more. And from what I saw, I think it was Christopher Colassa had a video. Art Dot is coming out with some that are similar to these, so I'll have to try those out. That'll be on my gotta have it list. Hi, Melanie. How are you? So glad to see you. But yeah, so this week has been pretty good. I haven't really had the kids a whole lot. Remy's been going over. Somebody else has been watching her this week because she wants to play with her friend. But I don't think it'll be that way next week. And I'm going to tell on her a little bit. Yep, it's definitely going to go on my have to have it list to try out. But anyway, Remy was over at her friend's house last night, and her and her friend went in there and got into the mom's makeup. So she had her nails painted and all the makeup all over her face. And whenever she came home, she still had makeup that they couldn't quite get off yet. So I don't think she'll be going back over there this week. I pretty good. I haven't purchased a whole lot right now, especially premium paintings. I have been getting a few diamond dots here. Speaking of which, and I might put this with another completion video, but well, y'all might want me to zoom it back out. I forgot I zoomed this back in. Okay. There we go. This, I love the way this turned out. This was Winding Road by Diamond Dots. I had plenty of drills with it. It turned out really well, came together really quick. Yeah, and the thing about Remy, though, on top of this, is she has eczema pretty bad. And she had just gotten her face cleared back up because she was scratching at it, and they got more medicine and everything for it, and it was just clearing back up. So hopefully this makeup didn't cause any effects with that. I love the way that one turned out. I think I'm going to make a little hanger for it and take it down to my mom next week. Morning, Shells. I didn't see you come in. Kathy, so glad to see you here. Miss Lizard, I'm so happy to see all of y'all today. But yeah, she still had some makeup on whenever the Courtney came to pick up the boys last night. And I made chicken Alfredo last night for dinner. Whenever I went and saw her Thursday, she seemed to be in a better mood, a little bit happier, but it was earlier in the day. I think I'm gonna have to start going down there earlier in the day because at night she seems to get a little bit more confused and stuff. So, but she seemed to be in a pretty good mood whenever I went down there. We spent about an hour down there with her. And Joshua went with me. He goes with me to see her about every other time or every third time I go down there. Normally I go on Fridays, but whenever he wants to go with me, I will switch it over to Thursdays. But yeah, this week has actually been pretty good. Wednesday, we took Joshua out for his birthday at Golden Corral. I am very sure. I am very sure that guy up at the steak counter got tired of seeing him, but he loves steak, and that way he can get as much of it as he wants. But it was actually really good. Sometimes I go there and the buffet it doesn't seem that great, and then other times they have the best food, and I love it. So, but yeah, we took him out for his birthday, which was on the 27th. And then whenever we went grocery shopping, I found the Texas Roadhouse butter. I love their rolls and butter. Got some yeast rolls. I'm going to have to go and buy more. Well, technically, Shells, it's considered night. She's up really early in the morning. Oops, I forgot to zoom this back in. Okay. So I cannot wait to get started on the book that goes with this. I thought about listening to it while I'm at work, but that doesn't work out so well because then I might listen to the first 20 minutes of it, get busy, and have to go back and listen to it again. It was at Walmart. I was really, really surprised. I love that better. I could go to Texas Roadhouse and just eat the rolls, if nothing else, with that better. It is so good. Um, what did we? I ended up making Josh grilled pork chops on the grill, and I made the rolls and put out the butter to go with it. It was really good. Is there a name you can give me? What are you on the butter? Um, hold on, I'll go get it and show it real quick. Give me just a second. I will have to. Yes, I absolutely love it. Let me turn that around so you can see it better. But yeah, I found it at Walmart. Absolutely love it. This this will probably um be gone before too long because I'll probably even put this on toast and stuff. I love this. Let me put it back real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have done that before. I've ordered something and then forgot what I ordered. Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Yes, I have started it. I woke up this morning because I couldn't early because I couldn't sleep, so I got one square completed on it. And I'm gonna start reading the book tonight. Probably, I'll probably read a chapter or two before I go to bed. Well, thank you so much, Julie. Be safe out there. But yeah, I am so excited. And even this little bit that I did right here, I don't know why I didn't realize it before, but those are pictures right there. And up here at the top, you can't even see it. Me and this camera are not wanting to zoom in and out very well. Like right here is the top part of this picture. It shows a building of some sort in it. I love it. So far, it is not raining here. As far as this morning, anyway. But I'm sure that it will start at some point today. I will try. I'm gonna try to read tonight once I get home from work. I thought about listening to it while I was at work, But I have this problem whenever I do that. I will get busy with drivers coming in, and then I'll have to re-listen to it. Whenever I was listening to Jane Eyre, I had to do that like 4 or 5 times on the same chapter because I kept missing it every time drivers would come in. I will definitely be letting you know. I've got to. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to put the Good Links link in the description of this video. I'll have to go back and do that. But Goodreads link in this video. I have not messed with Goodreads a whole lot, so it's going to be a learning experience for me. We had some pretty nice days, and today isn't that bad as far as temperature goes. And I thought about doing this live in my craft room, but I would have had to move all of my power strip and my lights and everything back in there, and I was afraid if I did, then next week it would be really cold again and I would have to move it all back out here. Normally with audiobooks, I will listen to the ones that I've already read, or that I listen to audiobooks whenever I'm driving. And I love audiobooks. I don't have time to read as much as I used to. But even with an audiobook, though, I've tried to listen to them in bed and I will still get interested in it. And I'm like, just one more part of this book, another 10 minutes. And before I know it, I've stayed up all night listening to this book. Yeah, I've got it sideways, working on it because this during the winter. I kind of have to move my craft space out of my craft room because it gets way too cold in there. So I have to come in here, and I've got a good size TV table. I think this is one that came from Sam's Club, but if you go to Ross, they've got the really big TV tables that are like $22, $23. I think they're not too bad in price, and they're pretty sturdy, and they work great. I take them whenever I go camping and everything. Yeah, I love audiobooks just because whenever I was younger, I could read a book a day. And some of my kids, in fact, Joshua used to get in trouble in school. I think it was Joshua. It might have been Andrew, but I think it was Joshua. Because the teacher would basically have to take his book until the end of class just so he would do his work. Well, hello, Bullet. You want to say hi? Here's Alec. Come here. I guess he doesn't want to say hi. He's all settled in behind me. As soon as I get in this chair, he is jumping up, and since I'm scooted forward a little bit, he'll lay right behind me. I haven't listened to that one. Yes, it does. And I really didn't notice those pictures until I was starting to work on this bottom one. Even the top one is like little mountains. Even though it's all gray. Or gray. I guess I am colorblind today. Brown. Um, Morning, Benji. How are you doing? That is way too cold for me. I do not like the cold. I cannot wait for it to start warming up so I can go back in my craft room and have my big drafting table. I've got 3 tables set up in there where I can do diamond paintings. And I cannot wait to get back in there. Yeah, I was gonna let him say hi, but he settled down and didn't want to move, so. Stardust is outside right now. She kept coming over here trying to knock my lamp off, everything. I fed her, and normally that's all it takes. If she does that because she wants to be fed. Well, I fed her, and then she's back over here trying to knock stuff off again. Yeah, I used to have a lot of books, but I just don't have room to keep them, so I try to get most of my stuff either on my phone or on Kindle for my tablet, which, by the way, I've got to find. I've lost it again. um, Me and my tablet, I have the hardest time keeping up with that. I don't know what it is because I use it all the time. But I will set it down somewhere or I will put it up so that the kids can't get a hold of it. And then I'll forget where I put it at. I hide it from them, and in turn, I hide it from myself. But I think that this painting is going to go by pretty quickly because it does have a lot of color blocking in it. And it's got so much, but it's not overwhelming of one color, but it does have a lot of color blocking. And it's got the sheet on it that has the perforated part, so you can tear it easily. But it doesn't have the red lines, which is good. Man, getting choked up here. Oh, and I was at Walmart. Of course, I went grocery shopping on Wednesday like we normally do. And I found some cinnamon honey coffee by Dunkin' Donuts. I found that I really like cinnamon in my coffee. I'm sure later that one will be gone. So, but right now I've got my cinnamon, honey, coffee, and French vanilla creamer in here, and it tastes absolutely wonderful. I'm still using my Mickey Mouse warmer. One of these days I'll break down and go and buy me another one. Because I've had that for a few years, and that one does not turn off after so long. And the button is starting to stick on it, so that I think that I turned it off and I didn't. So I come home and I have a icky mess in the bottom of my coffee cup that I left on there. That is so true. I never even thought about that, Margie. You can tell I like cinnamon, huh? Cinnamon sugar cookie. I might have to try that one. I haven't tried that. I, that's what I use as K-cups. I think this one was called Ho Honey Cinnamon is what the name of it was. So I'm sure it won't be there whenever I go back to get another box. Because I have a feeling it was part of the Christmas. And I doubt it'll be there. Last year they got me hooked. I never even knew that I liked cinnamon in coffee, but they had some boxes of, what was it? It was Starbucks cinnamon and brown sugar. And I got hooked on those because I bought like 6 or 7 boxes of it. They were like $3 or $4 a piece for the K-cup boxes. And then whenever I ran out, I've been missing it ever since and tried to find some more. Couldn't find it. So every time I see something with cinnamon now in coffee, I have to try. And I'm doing really bad with this because I did switch back to this Diamond Art Club pen, but I thought I'm going to use this pen on this painting throughout the whole thing just to match her dress. That she's wearing this blue dress, but I keep switching back to my Diamond Art Club one. Thank you so much, Autumn. I'll do that too, and I offered it to my grandkids one day, just toast with cinnamon and sugar, and they were like, no, that's not good. Yeah, I think anything with cinnamon, I love it. Now, Casey's makes a sugar cookie, and I've been spoiling myself. Here recently, before I go to work, they had free coffee for the KC Rewards members, so I would get a cup of coffee and one of their sugar cookies. If they would add cinnamon to those, that would be absolutely wonderful. Me too. I think it's going to turn out so pretty. And it's just going to be a big pop of color in this painting. Really? I think that I've seen that somewhere. Connie, I don't remember where I saw it. That might have to be the next thing that I try out, but I'm definitely gonna buy some of the art dot trays that are the storage trays. I will have all these new people are coming up with all of these different trays, so that's going to be my first thing. I've got all of these suitcases and I don't even use them anymore. Yes, Autumn, I watched that. That was a very pretty painting with those flowers. So pretty. I know, and I really am liking these Forever Young trays so far. So I don't know if they're gonna be my favorite, but they might have to tie with the butterfly trays. I do like the suitcases, and if I do not have a storage system with trays, those are normally what I go to. But if I can find enough of my trays with the storage, I will definitely use those in a heartbeat. I love being able to work out of the containers. What color was I working on? Why? I forgot what color I was putting down. Hey, and at least this way I don't have to worry about pouring the wrong color of drill back into the container. I have done that so many times. I'll be working on one, still have the color of my tray, go to change colors, forget to put that back, put my container back, get the other one out, and then realize it and pour it in the wrong container. I wish that I could work on these all day long. And there is a couple days that I actually am able to. Tuesdays, I try to do my recording for the week. And then Wednesdays, sometimes I get to work on them for quite a while. I really, really want to start my woodland panorama. That I cannot wait to start woodland panorama. But I'm trying to wait until June to start it, but I reserve the right to change my mind on that. After this one, I'm gonna do Bluebird Song for the Chuck Along. And then after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. April, I haven't decided what I was going to do in April, so I might end up having to start that woodland panorama early. I cannot either, and I noticed on the website that there is a Firebird panorama. I've got it in my wish list. I didn't look to see if it was archived or anything, but if I ever see that one, I will definitely be getting it. It's by the same artist. Keep forgetting what color I'm working on and have to look at it. I don't get a whole lot of diamond painting done in these. Really? I hope that they get that straightened out. I don't think I have any of the newer ones. I don't know if the ones that I have are part of that. I think they started doing that after the ones that I received. I've still got 2 to unbox though. I keep telling myself I'm going to get it unboxed this week, and then something happens and then I don't get it done. I don't have a Nikki Bomi canvas. It's one of the few artists that I don't have. Hi, Have Coloring Books. Welcome. So glad to see you. I didn't see you come in. Really? I will have to. I cannot buy any more premium canvases right now. I have to stick with my low buy on that. But if there's a few that I will break that for. Okay, did I get all? I think I got all the Y's in that one. Let's go ahead and go to the next color, which is I don't know what you call that, but 45. This one. That, if told you I was having problems with my camera focusing today. I'm going to do that symbol. This one seems to have a pretty tight grid on it as well, but I'm not having any trouble with it. Even on this part over here, I've got the light pad on underneath it, and you can barely see any light coming through. So I can tell that they have tightened up their grid a little bit. I love how well those line up in this tray. I'm definitely going to get another set of these. Yeah, there is a few if they come back in stock, but I'm trying my hardest not to buy any more premiums. I counted my premium canvases in there whenever I was getting coffee this morning, and I've got, I think it was like 63. So I need to stop on the premium canvases. And that's not including the craftablies. The craftablies are somewhere else. So one thing I'm going to try to do this year is work through a lot of my stash. I absolutely love mystery canvases. Absolutely love them. I love seeing the picture come to life. And if it's an artist that you know that you're going to like, then they are well worth it. I do have one mystery canvas that I got about halfway through it and stopped working on it. I may end up getting it back out eventually one day, but that'll be a while down the road. I saw that and thought about doing that, but I didn't. What canvases did you get in it? I I think I would have to say that mystery canvases are one of my favorite to work on. I even got, I don't think Cat Eared has any mystery canvases anymore. They might. But I ordered some from them a long time ago and completed them, and they turned out really well. What I wouldn't suggest, though, is the round mystery canvases. I've done 2 of those. One of them was a flower, so it didn't look that bad, but the Elsa one that I did, I think it would have been so much better in square. Those seem like really nice canvases. Yeah, me too. I try not to look at the spoiler groups on the DAC ones. That's why whenever I did the completion on that mystery canvas, that I was sure to warn everybody before I showed the completion on it. I don't want to spoil people's surprises on them. I bet that those are going to be really nice. I'm pretty sure I've only got one Chuck Benson. And I bought it at Hobby Lobby, I think 2 years ago. I got it for like $15. And that's the one that I'm going to be working on the Chuck Along. I had 3 altogether. And I did one for my brother for Christmas one year. And then I sent one of them to Granny. And then I kept this last one, and I'll keep it. Wow. That's a good canvas if it was her favorite. You know, I don't know why, but I haven't been getting notifications on her channel anymore. I may have to go and make sure I'm still subscribed. YouTube likes to unsubscribe people here and there from channels. I do not know. I'm pretty sure that it would probably be okay, but I'm not Mindy on that. I would just say just give warnings before they're shown the pictures, but I don't know what it is. My allergies are starting to act up a little bit today. Space for Reflection is a very pretty one. That one was actually, I think that one was actually the one that I did for my brother. Because it was also one that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. Ah, that's too bad. I love my mystery kits. Absolutely love my mystery kits. That's also, whenever I work on them on my whipping chats, I only put a small area on the camera because I don't want to spoil it for people. And before I start the whipping chats with those, I do tell them that it is a mystery canvas. It was on my brother's wall. I did not frame it, and I think his cats went a little crazy. and somehow they got a hold of it. So I don't know if he still has it up on his wall or not. But it was a very pretty painting. I don't normally frame my paintings unless I have a frame already for them. I just go ahead and hang them up on the wall, which I am running out of room. I want the camping one. I think that was by Donna Gelsinger, wasn't it? There was one that said camping. I do want that one, but I'm not going to order it. I really do. And I didn't order the Chuck Benson one. I did. If I'm not going to order it, I'll look and see what it was. I don't think I can get much bigger than, or I can afford much bigger than this house. Yep, I definitely want the camping one. That is not bad at all. Yeah, I think I've got diamond paintings on almost every wall. But I'm gonna set up one place in here. I was gonna do it in my craft room to where I can use the rods with the curtain hanger things that Connie showed me. But I'm gonna set up a hook in here so that I can change out my diamond paintings every so often. It'll only be one place that I change them out, but it's better than nothing. I don't know. it, it probably does. Um, from where I'm sitting right now, I have view of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 diamond paintings. And they're the bigger ones. Oh, 10 if you count the little 30 by 40 on the door over there. Yeah, I love them. And there's no rhyme or reason for the different ones. There's no theme of it. I've got Mandy Manzano, Jasmine Beckett Griffith, Hannah Lynn, Kelly Horton, Josephine Walls. I've got 2 of those, and then I can't remember what the artist is on the Unicorn Family one by Dreamer Designs. And I was going to go in there and take pictures of the other 2 in my craft room that I have kitted up just for you, Autumn, and I forgot to do it. I'm so sorry. I've got Castle Wolf halfway done, and I've got Springtime Cottage halfway done. Yeah, I have the Minions one on my wall in front of me here, but I have it up closer to the ceiling, and then I've got 2 down below it. But once I get Woodland Panorama done, I'll probably take those 2 down and move them somewhere else and put it right below it. Because that's the only wall that I have that much space on to be able to do it, to put it up. And if I get the Firebird one, it'll go right below that one. I've also got Snow Castle by Randall Spangler that's over 6 feet tall. But it's one that goes up and down, so I don't know where I will put that whenever I get it done. That's another one that's in my stash. I've got so many in my stash, I would never be able to fit them all on my walls. I do give a lot of them away as gifts, though. I think Sloth Puzzle, I donated it to the nursing home so that they could do like an auction on it to get money for their crafting department. That is pretty much what that's pretty much what I do in my house. I love being able to see all my diamond paintings. What was that? I'll have to answer her in a little bit. My daughter asked me if I needed a light pad. I've got my smaller one, but my bigger one went out. So I'll talk to her about that later. Unless you're in here, Lexi. I haven't seen you. But yeah, if I had a room that I could just put every wall in diamond paintings as like wallpaper, I would do it. You would think that I would be able to do that in my craft room. Hold on just a second. You would think that I would be able to do that in my craft room, but one wall of it is brick behind the paneling, so I cannot put anything up hardly on that wall that's too heavy. I can staple some of them up there, but I would love it. I've tried that in there, and for some reason, they do not want to stay in that room. Maybe once we get better windows and stuff in there, then it'll work out better. But for now, the command strips, I think it's because of the moisture and stuff. They will stay up for a while and then they fall down. Hi, January. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh my gosh, our hour is almost already up. Yeah, my big one, my A2 one, it completely stopped working, and I cannot find another one like that on Amazon because mine was the one with the dial. It had the piece that went out from it, so it wasn't like the USB. You plug that in from the cord, and then it had the little dial on it for the brightness and turning it on. I loved that light pad. But now it completely went out on me, so I had to throw it away. Do you want one? I do not have my YouTube up right now. I'm through StreamYard, so I can't do it, but that's moderators on the channel. I went ahead and put a few people in as moderators so that if somebody says something that they shouldn't, or if we get some bots in here, they can go in and delete the comment if I don't catch it. Ooh, that's not good. On my lightpad, it was probably my fault because I left that on constantly. I would never turn it off. Yes, I did. I'll go back to one of your comments after the live and I'll change yours to a moderator as well. I can go to any of your comments and put you as a moderator. Yep. I don't want any bots in here. Thank you so much, Granny. I did a comparison video one time of two. It was two sloth paintings that I got from two different companies. It was just budget ones. But they had a few different colors. I am not even gonna go look at them because I know that I'll want something. I say that, and then as soon as I get off the live, I normally go over there and look at it. StreamYard is actually very easy to use. The free version, the biggest thing about it is you've got the little StreamYard emblem in the corner of your videos on the lives, and I think you get 10 hours per month that you can go live. I used to have the paid version, but it went up to over $30 a month, and I wasn't willing to pay that. I hate that. I do have my Toheto rechargeable I believe this is an A3, and it still works. I've had 2 light pads go out on me in the last 6 months. But I want to get me another big one again so that it covers this whole table. I just love not having on these bigger canvases, having those, so I don't have to move my light pad around too much. Okay, I missed. Not I. I don't know what I missed, Shells. They are. I love Autumn's unboxings. That is. I hate it whenever that happens. I am so excited about that. Hopefully by the end of the year I can get to 1,000 subs. This one is a Diamond Art Club. It's Miss Havisham. Me and Jeannie are we're reading the book Great Expectations, where this painting is actually based off of, and doing this canvas. So I cannot wait to do it, or to read the book. I haven't started it yet, but I will tonight. This one has 58 colors, and I don't think this one has a fairy dust. I don't know. Just a second. No, no fairy dust. Oh, darn it. That's my alarm saying that it's 10 o'clock. So, I hate to do this. I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to go ahead and let everybody go. I got to go get ready for work. Cannot. I will see everybody next week. Thank you so much for stopping by. I missed something. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will see y'all later. Everyone take care. If you don't mind, hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.